Today, it is not a coincidence that these words reach you. It is not an accident that right now your ears, your mind and your heart have stopped to listen. Because there are messages that are not planned. There are messages that are not searched for. There are messages that arrive because heaven sends them directly to your life. God wants to remind you something today. Your life has an eternal purpose. You are not a product of chance. You are not an accident. You are not walking without direction. Before you were born, you were already in God's thoughts. Your days were written, your steps were designed, and your destiny rests in the hands of the one who never fails. Maybe you have felt your strength running out. Maybe the nights have been long, the tears constant, and the silence overwhelming. But listen, every tear you have shed, God has collected. Every sigh and loneliness has been heard in heaven. Nothing you have lived has gone unnoticed by the Father. When the shadows of fear try to surround you, remember that the light of Christ is stronger than all darkness. When doubt tries to drown your faith, remember that even faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains. When the road seems closed, remember that God parts seas, breaks walls, and creates paths where man only sees impossibilities. Look at the stars. Each one of them shines in the middle of the night, and none lose their light because of the darkness. So it is with your faith. It may be attacked, it may be tested, it may be shaken, but it can never be extinguished. Because the faith God placed in your heart is an eternal flame that no wind, no storm, and no darkness will ever destroy. Today, God wants to speak clearly to you. He does not only want to save you, He wants to transform you. He does not only want to lift you, He wants to make you unbreakable. He does not only want to give you life, He wants to give you life in abundance. Maybe you think your past condemns you, that your mistakes define you, or that your falls are too deep. But let me tell you this, God does not look at your past to define your future. He looks at your heart, your faith, your willingness to rise again, because with God, falls are not endings, they are beginnings. Defeats are not permanent, they are platforms for greater victories. Listen carefully. What is impossible for you is possible for Him. What you see as an ending, He sees as a new beginning. What the world sees as ruin, God sees as fertile ground for miracles. Today, open your heart. Give Him your fears, your doubts, your wounds, and your dreams. Because with Him there is no wound that will not heal, no chain that will not break, no night without a dawn. Heaven is on your side. Eternity is prepared for you. And in this very moment, God reminds you, you are loved. You are chosen. You will never be alone.